many modules and sensors and actuators, now we'll be learning about Raspberry Pi Sense Hat module. So it might be looking complicated, but it is very much easy to use and understand. So what exactly is Raspberry Pi Sense Hat? So it is an add-on board, like a hat is the full form of this hat is hardware attached top, and that can connect directly to Raspberry Pis, and there are 40 GPIO pins, and it has built-in sensors and LED, and as well as the joystick here. So let us break down the components. So first we will start with this GPIO pins. So GPIO means general purpose input and output header pins. So it is connected. This connect it. These pins will connect the Raspberry Pi Sense Hat to the Raspberry Pi, and it will transfer power and data. So it is used as like it attaches the board and the Raspberry Pi together, and after that the matrix here, which is 8 into 8 LED matrix. So why it is 8 into 8 is because we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8 rows and 8 columns. So it can display letters and patterns, numbers, and symbols, and even animations. So it is you when it is turned on, it looks like this. So now it is used to show messages or temperature or sensor value or any games. So it is a very advanced chip which we are using. So here backside we can see that it is attached to a Raspberry Pi. So that is how this is used, but the main component is the upper board which we are using. When it is attached, it is used properly. So these two pins are used to give the power, and this is to code the this module. So let us leave that, and we will concentrate on this main board. So here we can see that in the right bottom here there is a black dot, which might look simple, but it is actually a joystick. It can move up and down, right or left, and we can even press. So what is the use of it? It is like used to user input for menus or games, and controlling programs. So and after that we have here something, a chip known as uh, ACCEL, and gyro and magnet. So this is actually accelerometer and gyroscope and magnetometer. So as we know that this module has built-in sensors. So this module here, this sensor here, it detects movement and tilt, and it detects the rotation, and works and the magnetometer, it works like a digital compass. So what are the uses? So it is used to do step counters, and motion detection, and orientation sensing, and also robot balancing, and VR and gaming or drone controls. And magnetometer uses is used to in navigation and direction finding. And after that we have here a temperature sensor, which is named as TP2. Uh, this is to measure surrounding temperature, it is used in weather stations and room temperature monitoring. And also we have a small humidity sensor here. So it measures the moisture in the air, and greenhouse effects, and also it will give us weather monitoring system. So and after that we also have a pressure control here, which is written as pressure. So it measures the atmospheric pressures, and it can estimate the altitude of this sensor module. It is so advanced. So what are the uses of it? As it is used to weather forecasting and altitude measurement. So also with all those, we have an orientation sensor here. So this is actually combines the accelerometer and gyroscope and the magnetometer. It is used to detect which way the board is facing. And now there is one small chip here. It is a small brain of this all full board. This is where everything is calculated and stored. So now there might be lot of confusion. So when we turn it back, we can see that all these LED matrix are internally connected with each other, and all those sensors are also connected to each other. So now let us talk about the application. We have learned about this is the module in which we have many sensors together. But what are the uses of it? So think of it like giving the Raspberry Pi eyes, ears, and a display all together in just one module. So Raspberry Pi is the brain here, which is on the back side, and this 8 into 8 LED matrix is a screen, and this joystick here is a controller, and this temperature and humidity sensor is used to feel hot or cold, and humidity sensor is used to feel the moisture in the air, and pressure sensor is used to measure the air pressure, and accelerometer knows when it moves, and gyroscope knows when it rotates, and the magnetometer knows where the north is. And overall, what we can say is Raspberry Pi Sense Hat is an add-on board for Raspberry Pi, that provides 8 into 8 LED matrix, and also it has built-in sensors such as temperature sensor and humidity sensor, and also a pressure sensor, accelerometer, gyroscope, and magnetometer all together in one board. And it is used in IoT projects and robotics, weather stations, and many educational projects and electronic projects. So that was all about Raspberry Pi Sense Hat module. So that's it for now. See you in the next video, robot builders.